Imagine this. You arrive at the port, excited for your Carnival cruise, ready to start your vacation, then suddenly security pulls your bag aside. They open it, look at you, and tell you an item you packed is not allowed on the ship. It's stressful, embarrassing, and it happens to so many passengers who have no idea they accidentally packed something prohibited. That's why this video is important. Today, I am breaking down the top 5 prohibited items on Carnival Cruise Line so you don't lose your belongings or waste time on embarkation day. Welcome back to the channel. If you're getting ready for a Carnival cruise, this video will save you from surprises at security. I'll quickly explain what items you must avoid, why they're banned, and what you can bring instead. Before we jump in, hit the like button, subscribe for more cruise tips, and let me know in the comments if you've ever had something taken away at check-in. Now, let's get started and keep your cruise smooth from the very first minute. Note 1. Irons and steamers. When it comes to cruising with Carnival, one of the biggest surprises for new travelers is learning that irons and steamers are completely prohibited. Most people don't even think twice before packing them because they read such normal household items. You're used to ironing your clothes before work, steaming dresses before an event, or keeping your outfits crisp while traveling. But on a cruise ship, irons and steamers pose one of the biggest safety risks: fire. Fire at sea is a serious danger because you're in the middle of the ocean with limited emergency response options. Even a small spark can spread quickly, and that's why Carnival has a strict no heat-producing appliances policy. If security finds an iron or steamer in your bag, it will be confiscated immediately, and you won't get it back until the end of the cruise. A lot of passengers get frustrated because wrinkled clothes are a big issue when packing tight suitcases. But Carnival actually provides safe alternatives. Every ship has designated self-service laundry rooms where guests can use irons for free. These areas are monitored and designed to prevent accidents. You can also bring wrinkle release spray, which works surprisingly well when used with the steam from your shower. Another helpful trick is to unpack your clothes as soon as you enter your cabin instead of leaving them folded in your suitcase. Hang them in the bathroom while you take a hot shower and you'll notice the wrinkles relax naturally. Some people ask, what about portable travel steamers? And the answer is still no. Even the smallest handheld steamers are banned because they still heat up and create steam that can trigger alarms or cause burns. Carnival's focus is 100% on preventing fire hazards, and anything that plugs in and gets hot is simply not worth the risk. If you want wrinkle-free clothes without breaking the rules, plan smart packing. Use non-heated alternatives and take advantage of the laundry areas on board. Knowing this rule ahead of time saves you from surprises at security and ensures your cruise starts smoothly. Remember, safety always comes first at sea, and irons and steamers just aren't worth bringing along. Note 2. Power strips and extension cords. 1. Of the most misunderstood banned items on Carnival Cruise Line is surge-protected power strips and certain types of extension cords. Many cruise passengers, especially families, rely heavily on extra outlets because cabins don't have a lot of plug options. Between phones, tablets, cameras, smartwatches, portable fans, hair tools, and other electronics, it's pretty normal to pack a power strip automatically. But here's the catch. Most surge-protected power strips are strictly not allowed on Carnival cruises. The reason behind this is simple surge protectors can overheat, spark, or interfere with the ship's electrical system, which is very different from the wiring in your home. Cruise ships operate on a unique and carefully controlled power grid, and a single faulty extension cord could cause electrical issues or even a fire. If security sees a surge-protected power strip in your bag, they will take it out immediately. Many passengers complain about this because they didn't realize the difference between a regular power strip and a surge-protected one. The truth is, the majority of power strips sold today include surge protection built in, which means they fall under the prohibited category. So what can you bring? Carnival allows non-surge power strips. These are basic, simple outlet expanders without any surge feature. They also allow USB charging hubs, which are extremely useful for multiple devices. A small cube with 4 or 5 USB ports is usually enough to charge phones, cameras, and tablets without taking up much space. Another common mistake is packing long, flexible extension cords. These are also not allowed because passengers could run them across the room or under bedding, creating a tripping hazard or overheating risk. Instead, Carnival sometimes allows short, non-surge extension adapters, but the safest option is to bring a cruise-approved power cube designed specifically for ships. If you're traveling with multiple people in one cabin, planning ahead makes a big difference. Charge devices throughout the day, use battery packs, and bring only approved accessories. Carnival staff take electrical safety seriously because even a small spark can be dangerous in the middle of the ocean. So before you start packing all your gadgets, double-check your power strip. If it has a reset button, a fuse, or says surge protection, leave it at home. Bring the cruise-safe alternative, stay compliant, and enjoy your vacation without worrying about losing your electronics at security. Note 3. Alcohol rules on Carnival Cruise Line confuse a lot of travelers, especially first-time cruisers. Many people assume they can bring a few bottles of their favorite drinks on board like they do at hotels or land vacations. But Carnival has very specific rules, and if you don't follow them, your alcohol will be taken away before you even step onto the ship. Here's the simple truth. Carnival allows each adult guest over the age of 21 to bring only 1 bottle of wine or champagne, sealed and unopened. That's it. No beer, no liquor, no 6-packs, no boxed wine, and definitely no homemade alcohol. Hard liquor is completely prohibited during embarkation because the cruise line has a strict alcohol policy for safety and business reasons. From a safety perspective, cruise ships have to manage alcohol consumption very carefully. They want to prevent overdrinking, protect guests, and maintain a safe environment. From a business perspective, selling alcohol on board is a huge part of their revenue. That's why bringing your own spirits is not allowed. If security finds any hard liquor or beer in your luggage, they will remove it instantly and not return it until the end of the trip. Some guests try to hide alcohol in shampoo bottles or flasks disguised as sunscreen, but these items are detected easily, and you may face extra questioning. If you want to enjoy drinks on the ship, Carnival offers alternatives. You can purchase the Cheers beverage program, which gives you access to most drinks on board for one flat daily rate. It includes cocktails, beer, wine, sodas, frozen drinks, and more. If you don't drink every day, you can simply buy drinks individually whenever you want. Carnival also runs daily drink specials and happy hours that make beverages more affordable. For wine lovers, remember that the 1 bottle you bring must be in your carry-on, not your checked luggage. If you want to drink your wine at dinner, Carnival charges a small corkage fee, but you're free to enjoy it in your cabin for free. By understanding these rules before you pack, you avoid delays at security, prevent embarrassment, and ensure your trip starts smoothly. Carnival's alcohol policy might feel strict, but it exists to maintain safety and a positive environment for all guests. Follow the rules, enjoy your drinks responsibly, and your vacation will be completely stress-free. Note 4. Weapons and self-defense items. Weapons and self-defense items are some of the most strictly banned objects on any cruise ship, including Carnival. Even small items people think are harmless can get you stopped at security. When passengers hear weapons, they imagine large knives or guns, but the rule goes far beyond that. Carnival prohibits pocket knives, pepper spray, self-defense keychains, brass knuckles, stun guns, handcuffs, martial arts tools, and anything that could be used to harm others. The reason is obvious. Safety is the highest priority at sea. Cruise ships are closed environments with thousands of passengers, and any dangerous item puts everyone at risk. Many travelers pack pepper spray out of habit, especially those who carry it for safety in cities. But pepper spray is absolutely banned because it can accidentally or intentionally injure others, and its effects spread quickly in enclosed spaces. Even tiny keychain versions are not allowed. Pocket knives are another big issue. Some people bring small knives, thinking they'll use them for excursions or opening packages, but security will confiscate them instantly. Carnival must maintain strict protocols because even a small blade can be dangerous on board. What surprises many passengers is that even toy weapons, realistic-looking props, or costume accessories are prohibited if they resemble real weapons. Carnival doesn't take chances because staff cannot quickly differentiate fake from real during emergencies. If you need tools for your trip, Carnival staff can usually assist with basic needs like opening luggage or providing scissors at guest services. You can bring small nail clippers and grooming tools, but anything sharper will be taken away. The best rule is this: if the item could harm someone intentionally or accidentally, leave it at home. Some travelers worry about safety without self-defense items, but cruise ships are extremely secure. There are cameras everywhere, trained security staff, and strict policies to protect all guests. Bringing a weapon is not only unsafe, it can also result in questioning, delays, and possible denial of boarding. Understanding this rule helps you avoid a stressful moment at the port. Keep your luggage simple, skip anything that looks like a weapon, and trust the cruise line's safety measures. Your cruise is meant to be relaxing and enjoyable, and following these guidelines ensures a smooth start to your vacation. Note 5. Household appliances. Another category of items banned on Carnival cruises includes household appliances, mostly anything that heats up, boils water, or cooks food. A lot of travelers pack these items without thinking because they use them daily at home. Electric kettles, coffee makers, rice cookers, toasters, travel humidifiers, and even heating pads. But on a cruise ship, all of these items create a major safety risk because they can overheat, short-circuit, or start a fire. Just like irons and steamers, anything that produces heat is a big concern on a ship. Many passengers bring appliances because they want the comforts of home. Some want to make their own morning coffee, heat water for instant noodles, or warm baby food. But Carnival's ships already have plenty of safe options on board. Every cabin has a kettle alternative or access to hot water in dining areas. Coffee is available 24/7, and room service can bring hot beverages directly to your cabin. For families with young children, Carnival provides helpful accommodations when requested, so there's no need to pack risky devices. Another common item guests bring is portable fans. The rule here is tricky. Large electric fans are banned, but small USB-powered fans are usually allowed because they don't generate heat. The same goes for night lights. Anything battery-operated is fine, but plug-in heated bulbs may get flagged by security. Even candles, incense, or anything with an open flame are completely prohibited. People sometimes ask why ships don't allow cooking appliances if guests promise to use them safely. The truth is, cruise cabins are small, ventilation is limited, and even a small electrical issue could trigger alarms or worse. Carnival designs its ships to keep everyone safe, and allowing personal appliances would introduce too much unpredictability. If you need something warmed, cooked, or heated during your cruise, the ship's staff is always available to help. Whether it's baby food, reheating leftovers, or making tea, you have many safe and allowed options on board. Leave your household appliances at home, travel light, and let the cruise ship provide what you need. That way, you avoid delays at security and start your vacation without any hassle. Thanks for watching, everyone. Now you're fully prepared to avoid the most common packing mistakes on Carnival cruises. These rules may seem strict, but they're all about keeping you safe and making sure your vacation starts the right way. So pack smart, double-check your bags, and enjoy every moment once you step on board. If this video helped you out, don't forget to hit like, subscribe for more cruise tips, and comment below which prohibited item surprised you the most. Have an amazing cruise, and I'll see you in the next video.